That's enough, that's enough.
Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight, where we're all in the mood for a melody. Well, you're on you, and you've got us feeling all right. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. Regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man, he's sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He said, son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. La la la, la la la, la la la, la la la, la la. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling all right. Now, John at the bar, he's a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free, and he's quick with a joke, or he'll light up your smoke. But there's some place that he'd rather be. Oh, he said, John, I believe this is killing me, as a smile ran away from his face. Well, I know I could be a big movie star if I could get out of this place. La la la, la la la, la la la, la la. Oh, sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling all right. It's a pretty good crowd for a Saturday or a Sunday like this, really. And the manager, well, he gives me a smile, 'cause he knows that it's me they've been coming to see, to forget about life for a while. Oh, and the piano, it sounds like a carnival, and the microphone, it smells like a beer. And they sit at the bar, hand the bread in my jar, and say, man, what are you doing here? La la la, la la la, la la la, la la la, la. Sing it along at home, come on, sing us a song. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling all right. The crowd go wild. And, well, that's it. Oh, well, there we go. That's fine. It's interesting because all those people there, they're all of them observing social distancing. All right? Not one of them. And it's a lovely... Calm down, all of you. Anyway, greetings. Lovely. Welcome to my... the Steinway room. The first of many concerts, JV, live from the Steinway room. And it's the Steinway. You can't see it, but it's a Steinway there. I have to apologise. My piano has been going further and further out of tune as I've been playing it. And normally I would have had it tuned by now by my trusty piano tuner, but social distancing, nobody can come anywhere near it. So we are where we are. We've got what we've got, and we're doing what we're doing, all right? And so it's lovely that so many of you have joined me tonight, and I'm so thrilled to see you, if not actually see you, but know that you're there. I've spoken to so many people over the last few days, and they've requested songs, and so that's what we're going to do. I have no particular order. Somebody said, have you got your order ready? I never have an order ready. I just kind of, you know, do what I do and speak and sing and tell stories, and then we all go home. Well, actually, I'll stay home, and you stay home. Isn't that a wonderful thing? This is the good bit. You've not paid for the ticket. You've not done anything. You just turned up, all right? And here we are, and I'm just singing for you. Well, I think I've got to do... so many people have requested it, and now this Piano Man was for Lindsay. You're out there, Lindsay, and you asked for that. A number of people asked for Piano Man, so I thought, well, I've got to do that one. And this one, I always do this song, and I hope you enjoy it, and you'll know it. Old Man River, that old man River, you must know something, but don't say nothing. He just keeps rolling, keeps on rolling along. You don't plant taters, you don't plant cotton, them that plants them is soon forgotten. Oh, but Old Man River just keeps rolling along. You and me, we sweat and strain, body all aching and rags with pain. Tote that barge, lift that pail. You get a little drunk and you land in jail. Oh, I get weary and sick of trying, tired of living, and I'm scared of dying. Oh, but Old Man River just keeps rolling along. You and me, we sweat and strain, body all aching and rags with pain. Tote that barge, lift that pail. get a little drunk and you land in jail. Oh, I get weary and sick of trying, tired of living, and I'm scared of dying. Oh, but old man river, he just keeps rolling along, just keeps rolling Look at that. Thank you.
That's it. That's it. No more.
All right.
Get on with it. Get on
I think
with
we could do with slightly longer applause. It's just like that, you know. It encourages my soul. Well, how are you doing out there? I'm kind of coping with it. You know that. Oh, we've got something. Literally, someone is posting something through my letterbox. Can you believe this? It's now what? Nearly 8 o'clock on a Sunday evening, and we've just got the post.
It's probably the neighbours telling you to be quiet.
Yeah, neighbours, possibly. Yeah, it's true. But I thought of, you know, if you can think of, and this is a thing, we've got to keep our spirits up. We've got to think of coronavirus gags, jokes, things that actually you find funny. And I was walking down the road the other day, and I thought, nobody is buying petrol at the moment. Of course, you know, the petrol prices are coming down and down and down. Somebody posted, I think, you know, what is it? It's 3 weeks to a gallon now. That's what we're doing. And also, I thought actually that there's the, oh yes, that's right. I thought a sign they could, I don't know, they could put up on the thing to try and attract you in would be, how about last petrol station before the apocalypse? I'm just saying. So it's. There's somebody else that somebody sent me something, and of course, because I'm technically unaware, we spent all day setting up this thing.
The note through the door.
Yes,
the note through the door was the neighbours asking for Wonderful World.
Oh right, they've asked for Wonderful. Okay, all right. Well, that's the neighbours have requested Wonderful World, so I'm going to do that for them. But my lovely friends up in Scotland, John Bathgate and Liz Bathgate. And it says he's been sending me these little things. Some I'll read out. Anyone else's car getting 3 weeks to the gallon at the moment? I never thought I wouldn't touch him with a 6-foot pole would become a national policy, but here we are. I quite like that one. That's quite. And if you get an email with the subject "knock knock," don't open it. It's a Jehovah's Witness working from home. I love that gag, John. Thank you for that. That really entertained me. Anyway, enough. So I'm just going to be singing a few songs that you've requested. One of them, of course, every show, when I do a show around the country, which we've had to cancel nearly everything. In fact, everybody has. Mm-hmm. And so we ended up with zero. And because we earn our money from this, we just had to start thinking creatively and all the rest of it. And just you know what? Just share with people videos. You just download them from Facebook. We make them in the room here with an iPhone. But this, we've given the help of a beautiful lady in Barrow-in-Furness called Rachel and her sister Claire, who are techies. And they are so techie, they talk to Sue right the way through it so we can use microphones and get, hopefully, the better sound for you. And we've been talking about how to make the whole thing work for 2 days now. One of the songs that most has come up, and Carol, Gavin, McCall, Sam, Hannah, Delphine, Joan, Sue, Kathy, P and Rachel. This song they requested. I think probably more than any other song, they requested this one. And I think you may know it. It goes, when I am down and oh my soul so weary, when trouble comes and my heart burdened be, and I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. There is no life without its hunger. Each restless heart beats so imperfectly. But when you come and I'm filled with wonder, sometimes I think I glimpse eternity. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. And I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. Raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. And I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. Then I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up to more than I can be. Yeah, it's enough of that. Thank you. No, you're too kind. Yeah, so, you know, we're here and we are existing through the week in quite an interesting way. We've been locked down now for 21 days because I'm one of the, the compromised. I've got kidney disease and I've got diabetes, but that's all under control. In fact, I'm feeling fine, feeling good. I have to cancel appointments and things like that. But apart from that, we're following the lockdown rules. Sue has to go and see her aged mother and she's 92 and she needs to be seen. But apart from that, I don't think I've been in a shop since 3 weeks, and we did our last concert. And what I have noticed, we do go out for our walk, our social distancing walk. So people have learnt to kind of, you noticed how they kind of keep, don't know how they do it, but they do that kind of parallel thing, and they walk about 3 meters away from you. But it's great, isn't it? People are talking to each other. I find it's like a snow day. Do you remember when snow happens and everybody starts talking to each other down the road? People that you never knew existed suddenly become good neighbours. And we've noticed that, and the clap for the NHS, all that kind of stuff was fantastic. And we've all met outside and we've all just gone, well, a long distance away, and we've talked as we've clapped and we've, done, we've taken things and left them on their doorstep. So Sue cooked some brownies, showing acts of kindness to people, in contacting people, and that's what we found, actually, some definition in being kind. I had a hashtag right at the beginning called #ShareTheLove, and that has made a lot of difference for other people, where they've just gone, we're seeing outside ourselves and our situation, and we are not earning anything, but actually, people have been kind and generous, and we're doing better than a lot of people. And so what we're trying to do is share that love around. What I also noticed is when I'm out, it's the sounds, and this is what I love. It's the sounds of DIY. All right? Now, those of you who know me know full well that the term DIY and JV do not go together. I've got all the tools. I've got all of them. I've got all the power tools, and I've got them in the shed. All right? Now, they haven't come out of the shed, but I've decided I want the neighbours to think well of me. So what I'm going to do is I'm getting all the tools out, all of them, all the big town, the saw and the drill and the whatever else makes lots of noise when plugged in. I'm getting a little 3x2, whatever that is. I don't even know what that is. It's a 3x2. And I'm going to start banging nails in, sawing, and that just making noise, because they'll then think that I'm doing some massive, like sanding the floors or something. And they'll think, oh, wow, JV, he's renovating his house. Oh, look, he's building a conservatory. Something like that.
Actually,
right?
I think the neighbours know you quite well.
Yeah, they probably do. Well, our direct neighbours across, Dave and Tracy, he does everything for me in the house, and he knows. Anyway, that's enough. Now back to a little. I thought I'd do snippets of songs as well, because we only have a short time. What we're going to do, the plan is that we do a week. We do one a week. And with Sunday, it may vary in time depending on what's going on, but we will let you know via Facebook, and you can that. Now, this has gone out to 5,500 people have been notified about this, which is fantastic, and people have got to know the songs. We had over 9,000 people listen to some of the new songs that I've just recorded on a new album that I released last week. That's called timing, people. Timing, okay? New album released just before the apocalypse. Now that is what can you say? So you try and what was I saying? Oh yeah, we just try and see what happens with the gigs, and we just want you to get a following and come and meet us on a Sunday night. Sing some songs. I might sing some hymns if you want some, and songs that basically that bless your heart and your soul, encourage you, build you up. And put you into the next week of isolation in a better frame of mind, and we'll keep posting and keep supporting, and that's what JV and Sue are doing now. That's what we're doing now, just trying to help and support and do what we can for you. I got from Northern Ireland. We have people watching all over the world, and from Northern Ireland, John, who I stayed with him near just outside Belfast. I used to do a lot of opera over there, a lot of concerts. Over 32 years, and we stay with John and Veira Heaslip, and he asked for this one. He wrote and asked for this one, so I'm going to do a little snippet of it for you, John. And John, I want to sing this for you right now. All right, here you go. Here we are. It's a little bit of Billy then. Don't go changing to try and please me. You never let me down before. Don't imagine you're too familiar, and I don't see you anymore. I don't want clever conversation. I never want to work that hard. I took the good times, I'll take the bad times. I'll take you just the way you are. I need to know that you will always be same old someone that I knew. Oh, what will it take till you believe in me the way that I believe in you? I said I love you, and that's forever. And this I promise from the heart. If I could love you any better, I'd take you just the way you are. Oh, 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 oh. Just the way you are. With very many happy memories of concerts over in the Waterfront Hall with John and Veira Heaslip, and so many of you out there. Now I've got a request from well, who's the neighbour next door? Who was it?
That was Tracy from across the road.
Tracy from across the road. Okay, Tracy, for you. I've never played this, by the way, and I just got this up today. Wonderful World. No, I never played it. I've always done it as a backing track, but we can't put the backing track because it doesn't work on this thing, you see. So we have to do it. So I had to learn it all this afternoon. Didn't realise that, but here it goes. So I hope I can remember it. Wonderful World, and that's for Tracy and for Rachel and for Helen and for Dave. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and for you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, a bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, oh, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, often the pale of the people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I see babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful with apologies, I never played that before, and that was fresh today. So I got a few chords wrong, and I forgot the words. There was Sue mouthing the words over there. That's why I like this kind of thing, you see. I don't mind that. Right, that was for Rachel, Helen, and Dave, and Tracy. Now, there's one actually that I recorded that has gone quite big, actually, from the first Hymns Project album I did last year, Hymns Project 1. We've just finished Hymns Project 2. But this one went quite big, and we did a lot of television on this one. So it's a beautiful song, with a lovely tale. Guy whose heart is broken, Baptist minister, 1870s or so, something like that. And he's going blind, and his fiancée that was going to marry him decides not to marry him because he's going blind. And he's broken-hearted. He carries on training. 20 years later, his sister's getting married, and the hurt of that refused love, the unrequited love, it came back to him. The legend has it, he goes into a room and he writes this song, and he sings a song, and it's that's about 15, 20 minutes. And the lyrics are just beautiful from a man who is then blinded, completely blind by then. And I've got my own blind problems where I had to have injections in my eyes. Do you want me to tell you about that?
No.
You know, it starts.
No. Stop.
Starts with a consultant triple locking the door. 5 male nurses holding you down as he runs towards you with a needle the size of a chair leg. I'm only kidding. It's 4 male nurses, not 5, okay? Anyway, I've had injections in this eye, about 10, 11 injections. And it's not a pleasant experience, but it has now helped me to be able to see normally now again, which is good. And this song, which again is normally on backing tracks. So I wrote the song about 3 years ago. But so I've kind of had to perfect it today, and let's see what I can remember. Oh, love that will not let me go, I rest my weary soul in thee. I give thee back the life I owe, that in thine ocean depths each flow may reach a full be, may reach a full be. Oh, light that follows all my way, I yield my flickering torch to thee. My heart restores its borrowed ray, that in thy sunshine's blaze this day may brighter, fairer be, may brighter, fairer be. Oh, perfect love, unchanging love, oh, love that will not let me go. Oh, perfect love, unchanging love, oh, love that never lets me go. Oh, joy seekest me through pain, I cannot close my heart to thee. I trace the rainbow through the rain, and feel the promise is not vain, that morn shall tearless be, that morn shall tearless be. Oh, perfect love, unchanging love, oh, love that will not let me go. Oh, perfect love, unchanging love, oh, love that never lets me go. O cross that liftest up my head, I dare not ask to fly from thee. I lend us life's glory dead, and from the ground there blossoms red life that shall endless be, life that shall endless be. Oh, perfect love, unchanging love, oh, love that will not let me go. Oh, perfect love, unchanging love, oh, love that never lets me go. Well, I hope you enjoyed that one. That was for Davina, who's asked, and many other people have asked for that one. Yeah, so I think actually there are so many songs that I've got to do and so little time to do it. So I want to do a little bit of each one, and then I'll come back to them. And each week you can send in requests and dedications even. And I want to sing a song. There's a song directly now for, and I won't sing the whole thing maybe, but for Rob, who's in hospital now. And Rob, you're in Poole Hospital, and you're with the coronavirus. He's a great friend of ours, and we saw him only 4 weeks ago in a concert in Bournemouth, in Christchurch, in Bournemouth. If you're watching it out there, welcome. It's so nice to see you. A big wave to you. And all the churches that we've been to, a lot of you in Stowmarket and various other places I've seen that have been advertising. To Adrian in and all the lot in the Isle of Wight in Ventnor, fantastic concerts there. We've done so many concerts, about 500 concerts over this time, and so many churches, and we say hi to you all. Particularly though this one, he's lying in hospital with oxygen on. He's on a respirator, and we send you our thoughts, our prayers, and our love. For a speedy recovery, Rob, and to die your lovely wife. And this one, you said you wanted this one. It was a song I released. It was on, again, Songs of Praise. This one from an album called, one of the 11 albums I've done over the years, and it's called All That Matters. Here's life in all its mystery, the beauty and the tragedy, the silence and the symphony, and everything between. And deep inside the heart of man, the need to know and understand. Are we a part of some great plan, or just a passing dream? Philosophers philosophize, but rarely look you in the eyes. And politics is compromise that rides the ebb and flow. Money talks and fashion screams to fill the space inside your dreams. If you want something to believe, I'll tell you what I know. My maker is my savior, my creator. He's also my friend, and to find him and his favor is all that matters in the end. Of the age decrees we may not speak in certainties, but that's what Jesus is to me, the bedrock of my soul, a savior who can really save, a power stronger than the grave, the greatest gift I'll ever have deepest joy I know. My Maker is my Savior, my Creator is also my friend, and to find Him and His favor is all that matters, is all that matters, it's all that matters in the end. And that's for you, Rob. We're thinking of you right now. Ah, there we go. Now, somebody asked for a bit of opera, and you can't not sing a bit of opera. I know Sue's making a face at me. She has, which she always does, and she's tapping her watch. She's always tapping her watch. I said 5 hours. That's it, and we're finished. All right. Actually, we're going to do maximum of an hour, and then you can all go off. And I know most of you have pre-recorded Antiques Roadshow. That's my demographic. I get it. And in fact, many of you have got one eye on this and one ear on Antiques Roadshow. See how much that pot's worth. And this one is for the Sweeney, Kathy Sweeney. Andrew wanted country and western. You see, that's the difference. That's the culture difference. Seeing Andrew out there, he's what he wants is he wants a bit of, because death and depression and dogs. That's what country music is, isn't it? What was the first one I used to do, Sue? D-I-V-O-R-C is made final today. Me and little J-O-E will be going away. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. 400 children and a crop in the field. That's what I thought you said, 400. No wonder the man was depressed. I've had some bad times, lived through some sad times. This time your hurting won't heal. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. Oh, my granny's a cripple in Nashville. Since Grandpappy pushed away down the cliff, you're the reason our kids are ugly. Mama, get the hammer, there's a fly on Papa's head. Thank you. Sue still laughs at that one. If she hadn't been so... Now, this is for you, Andrew, for the more thoughtful priest amongst us. If she hadn't been so good looking, I might have seen the train. Look, I've been doing this for years and years and years, and Sue's still laughing. As are you, Andrew. I expect to tweet back. Apart from anything about rugby, I don't care. But that's it. Was there any more? I can't remember anymore. And I'm not going to sing anymore, because I'm going to sing one for your wife now, which is from an opera I performed more than any other opera in my extraordinary operatic career. And this one I performed, I think, nearly 200 times, and I can't remember how many productions around the world. And this one, you can look at it on BBC, the Marriage of Figaro from the BBC, from the Royal Opera House. And I'm singing this one. It's called La Vendetta. I think I might try and do English and Italian at the same time and give you a treat, okay? And it goes, La Vendetta from the Notti di Figaro. La Vendetta, glorious vengeance. Piacer serbato I saggi, un piacer serbato I saggi. He who lets a crime go unpunished, he who lets a crime go unpunished, is as guilty and doubly base. Twice as guilty and doubly base e ogni filtà. Con l'astuzia col arguzia. I will beat him. I'll unseat him. Yes, I swear it. Si potrebbe con l'astuzia, con l'arguzia, col giudizio, col criterio. Si potrebbe, si potrebbe, si potrebbe, si potrebbe. It won't be easy, it won't be easy, it won't be easy. But I'm sure to win the case. Yes, I'm sure to win the case. Se tutte cose se dove se foto se tutto lo dice dove se legge con un equivoco sono il nome qualche buglio si troverà. Se tutte cose se dove se foto se tutto l'indie dove se legge con un equivoco con il nome qualche buglio si troverà. Now in English. With the ingenuity and with the acuity of the Lord, I'm happy to do it. If I can outwit him to time ambiguity, where there's a will, there must be a way. With the ingenuity and with the acuity of the Lord, I'm happy to do it. If I can outwit him to time ambiguity, where there's a will, there must be a way. Where there's a will, there must be a way. I'm well respected. I'm Dr. Bartolo. That's Scoundrel Figaro. I'll make him pay tutta Siviglia. Conosce Bartolo, il birbo Figaro. I'll make him pay tutta Siviglia. I'll make him pay that scoundrel Figaro. I'll make him pay. I'll make him pay. I'll make him pay. Brum, brum, brum. Now the crowd go wild. Come on, let me hear you. Let me hear you. More, 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 more. Come on, the applause, Sue, for goodness sake. How often do I... She turned it off. Go on, more. Louder. You turned it off. Oh, it's gone. Anyway, never mind. So, Sue's kind of... She indicated to me... Yes, the Bose has turned off, Sue. The Bose has turned off. So could you turn it on again, because I need that ego boost. Okay, I need my audience. Sue indicated that I should do this one. So can I have a little water, please? Do you mind if I have a little water? I'm parched. Been working all day preparing for this for you. For you. Have you been writing in? I want you to write in, and I want you to. I don't want you to go on. Keep writing in. Keep writing in, and giving us, messages of encouragement and saying, JV, gosh, you're looking good at the moment. That kind of thing. Okay, this one.
No, I have to say, not much of that's been said tonight. Lots of lovely
Sorry?
comments.
What do you mean? Okay, comments on looks, please, now. Okay, I'm breathing in. Can you see?
Sure? Are you
see,
sure?
I've lost at least 16 pounds. I don't know. I'm just making that bit up. But here we go. A little bit of water. Now, got so many to get through. So much to get through before we finish. This one was for Hannah and for Jackie, who are out there in the Bristol area and all in need a bit of TLC and a big hug, and we send that out to you right now, my love. And all those of you who need a big hug. This one from Les Mis. I recorded this down in Nashville album, Be Still. This was my boys who suggested this years ago. I said, no, I'm not doing it because I'm purist. In those days I was. And now I'll do anything. And here it goes. And this one is called Stars. There, out in the darkness, a fugitive running, fallen from grace, fallen from grace. God be my witness, I never shall yield till we come face to face. Till we come face to face. He knows his way in the dark. Mine is the way of the Lord. And those who follow the path of the righteous shall have their reward. And if they fall as Lucifer fell, the flame, the sword, in the multitudes, cares to be counted, filling the darkness with order and light. You are the sentinels, silent and sure, keeping watch in the night, keeping watch in the night. You know your place in the sky, you know your course and your aim, and each in your season returns and returns, and is always the same. And if they fall as Lucifer fell, they fall in flame. And so it has been, and so it is written on the doorway to paradise. And those who falter and those who fall must pay the price. Lord, let me find him, that I may see him safe behind bars. I will never rest till then. This I swear, this I swear by the stars. Oh, thank you. No, really, thank you. Thank you so much. It's very kind of you.
That's enough.
And right, that was for Hannah and for Jackie and a few others actually.
John Dick up in Scotland.
John Dick up in Scotland. He's moaning and groaning. Can you play that one? Oh my word! Lovely to see you online, John. So many of you online. We reached out. I said to 5,500 people on this very one post, and 9,000 plus have been listening to the songs. Some of the new songs that I've been doing, and I want to do one that actually takes us back to a great old friend of mine who's listening tonight in Devon, and I haven't seen him for a bit, but we send big love out to you and Ruth and very many happy members. Paul Field, very famous singer-songwriter, and we did an album together in 2003, and I love his songs. His songs always touch the places that other parts don't. And I think I might be singing next week. I will do for Stuart and Lucy, God of the Moon and Stars. You know, God of the moon and stars, God of the near and far, God of the fragile hearts we are, I come to you. Beautiful song. And I'll do that one next week. I will give that one to you. Tune in next week, probably at 8:30, but watch out for the times and we'll give them to you. This one, actually, The Promise of His Grace, we wrote this one together. And I remember writing this, and we wrote it down in a place called Pevensey, which is near Eastbourne. And we took the whole family away. It was 2002 I wrote this tune, because he'd given me the words. And I just thought, let's have a mess around. I had a piano there at this house, and it only had 8 working notes. I kid you not. It was literally solid. It was an old play, loads of candelabra, but nothing. It was there as a decoration. And I wrote the song with only the 8 notes or 9 notes that I had. Hence the tune out. And it, we feel its time has come because it speaks right now to us. And if you're not religious, you know, because a lot of you out there are listening and you're not religious, and I don't. That's why I'm just, you know me. I am who I am. I sing all the songs I sing, but I've never hidden this light under a bushel. But this song, written by Paul and myself, is called "The Promise of Your Grace." And we've released it now on the new album, Hymns Project 2. Across the changes through the years, eternal God, your love comes down to lead us on. So as we walk with you, our every step is holy ground. You are the God of endless love, the Lord of every time and place. You are the hope beyond our humanness. This is the promise of your grace. And we will seek to know you more in every word of every prayer. And you will keep your timeless faithfulness through every breath. You will be there. You are the God of endless love, the Lord of every time and place. You are the hope beyond our humanness. This is the promise of your grace. Doubts and fears come closing in, we lean on you when strength may fail. And Father God, you pour your Spirit down, the clouds will clear, the truth prevail. You are the God of endless love, the Lord of every time and place. You are the hope beyond our humanness. This is the promise of your grace. This is the hope for all the world. The nails that held God in our place. This is the love that brings forgiveness. This is the promise. This is the promise. This is the promise of your grace. Fabulous song by Paul, and indeed myself, Paul Field. Thanks for that, mate, out there. God bless you and Ruth at the moment, particularly. I've got a couple of songs left, haven't I? And I've got a...
At least.
Have I?
Yeah. Well, I know that people would have you go on forever, but I think you need to... You've been going an hour.
Have I been going an hour? Can I just have a kind of a roar out there of people? If you want me to go on, I think an hour... I've done quite a lot, and of that, I want to do a couple more and then we're done. And I think, actually, what should I finish with? Should I finish with... I'd like to do this song, The Lord Bless You and Keep You. All right?
You want to finish with that one? Or?
Should I finish with How Great?
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah? Okay.
Yes.
So what I'm doing, I'm going to do this, I'm going to just give you a blessing, all right? Now, with your faith, no faith, I don't mind where you are. You know that. With me, you're all my friends. You are what you are. And I respect all of that. What's been quite interesting, putting this song out, we put it out, and it immediately got in the region of 4,500 hits. And that from people with faith and no faith. But it's a blessing. In the Old Testament, it's called the Aaronic blessing, because it was by Aaron, there was Moses and Aaron. And in the book of Numbers, way back in the Old Testament, Numbers 6, I think it is, And it says, the Lord bless you and keep you, which is what the priest would say, and the vicar would say, the minister would say at the end of a service. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you. And I wrote this to finish my album, my new album, Hymns Project 2. And it was a short little ditty. I just wrote it on the piano here, wrote it, and then I thought, well, it's fine. It will be all right. And this has touched countless thousands now. And we pray that it is used in churches and out of churches. You can play it just at this time right now. This is the thing that actually people have been playing before they go to bed to calm their spirits, because things are tricky, aren't they? Let's be honest. I was talking to somebody today. Either you've been touched by this coronavirus, you've lost people, in which case, our prayers are with you. They really are, actually, because it's touching people even at 6 points of separation. We knew somebody now who has just died of it. We know many people who've had it and recovered, and that's the good thing. Lots of recovery. 135,000 have recovered from this. Let me just say that, okay? We've got to get a little bit of context here and some positive news coming out here. But it's a difficult time. So when we sing this one, and it's very simple. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine on you. The Lord bless you and keep you and give you his peace. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine on you. The Lord bless you and keep you and give you his peace and give you his peace. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord turn his face toward you. The Lord bless you and keep you and be gracious to you. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord turn his face toward you. The Lord bless you and keep you and be gracious to you. Be gracious to you. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord turn his face toward you. The Lord bless you and keep you and give you his peace and give you his peace. With a little mistake thrown in just for good measure. Which proves I'm live. Sue, just come into camera. This is my I'd give her a big round of applause because she's worked really tirelessly to get this out. And can I just say, I'm going to sing, I will be singing next week, Be Still, for Kieran out there, for the lovely Dorans, and David Airy, who's just recovered from coronavirus. We send our love out to you guys. I Want Jesus to Walk With Me. I will be singing it for Ralph and Haley. King of Kings, which is an old song, but went all over the world. That one, Rachel Eves and Helen Communer. King of Kings, Majesty, God of Heaven, living in me, and also this one. I'm going to sing a little bit of this one. Why should I feel discouraged? And why should the shadows come? Why should my heart feel lonely and long for heaven and home? when Jesus is my portion. A constant friend is He. His eyes on the sparrow, and I know He watches me. I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches. I know He watches. Yes, I know He watches you and me. That's for Peter and Tanya out there in near Haywards Heath, and they're watching with their family, Sam and Hannah, and for so many people who requested that song. That was from Sister Act, if you remember. Sue, talk to us.
Well, good evening and welcome to our humble abode. It is wonderful to welcome you all in.
It is, isn't it?
Can I just say, I have been sitting there reading all your comments and so on. The majority of them have been very polite. No, it has been fantastic. I have so enjoyed reading comments from people that we've known for years, haven't seen for a long time, people that we've met recently, just so many people all across the board. It's been fantastic, absolutely fantastic. And I felt very moved, and it's been lovely actually. It has been like having a huge party, and thank you for that. And they all have said how much they've loved it. And
do you want to do it again?
They want to do it again. Someone's actually suggested, could you do a sing-a-thon? So, what do you reckon? 24 hours of Jonathan?
Oh,
I think that
please!
I think that might wear off a bit.
Leave me alone.
However, we've said that there's lots of songs that he's not done,
And we'll
lots
be
of
doing,
stories he's not told.
We're here for weeks. We'll be here.
I'm afraid we're here for weeks.
So just tune in.
And a few people who've been key workers have written in and said how much it's helped them. So thank you guys for all that you're doing.
We bless you. We thank you, and the applause. Our neighbours here have been phenomenal. Actually, we came out and the applause was ringing down the streets. And we blessed our neighbours too for all the wonderful people, for Claudia, for Brian, for Claire, for Marcus, for Dave and Tracy, for Tom and Emily, for Gary and Jane, for Barbara and Derek, and for the lady, I cannot remember your name. Pauline. For Pauline. And also there's a lady next to her, and there's a guy up there as well, we only met the other day. And all these people that you're getting to know, get to know your neighbours from a distance, be safe, and do the right thing. Always do the right thing, please, about this. But go out there and bless people. And do you know what? The blessing comes back to you. That's the extraordinary thing. We have noticed, tired though we are, we've worked harder this week, in the last 3 weeks, than I think I've ever worked. I'm not off the phone. I'm constantly talking. But that's a great thing. Where would we be without this technology for such a time as this? Okay? This technology exists. And we bless those who've got it up and working, and we thank you, Rachel, particularly, and for all
Rachel
the kits.
has been extraordinarily patient with me because I'm an old lady, and this has pushed me beyond my comfort zone. I can't tell you, but I'm so grateful to Rachel because she has been very patient.
So
now. I'm sure that a few people are sitting there thinking, oh, how wonderful, Sue is going to sing with Jonathan. I'm not.
Not this
tonight.
week. She wants to do it next week.
I'm too tired tonight to even think about it. But next week, I'm hoping that I will be up to it to be able to sing with my husband, which will be lovely. But I just want to say a few things, apart from hello and lovely to see you all. a little bit about, a few people have been writing in saying about the new Hymns project. It's the Hymns Project 2. This is this one. You can't see that. Okay. That was, as Jonathan said, just released recently. It is fabulous, wonderful songs.
There's a better picture
there.
There we go.
Some fabulous songs.
Sorry.
Some fabulous songs, and all done with Jonathan's inimitable style. And
actually, fabulous. It's really good, isn't it? I mean, it's just gone so well. Sorry.
And everyone's loving it. Everyone's loving it. Now, so a few people have asked. So they are £10 and £2 postage. However, we have a special offer going on as well, because just shortly before the lockdown happened, I had ordered lots and lots of stock to take on the road until after
10 or 12 gigs.
Yes, until after Spring Harvest. So rather than have it all sitting in the cupboard, I've sort of sorted out an isolation offer. So if you're interested, everything else is £8, which is unbelievably good value. So you can go on to book CDs, the lot. So if you go on to Jonathan's website, which is jonathanveira.com, and go to the shop, you can order as much as you want, and we will post it, and he will sign it, and we will post it out to you. If you want to listen to something beforehand, you can do that. If you call it up on a laptop or a computer.
It will not be, you cannot call it up on a mobile device, as we found out. There are some limitations.
If that's what you would like to do, have a listen if you like it. If you're looking for something to really cheer you up, I have to say his books are very funny, very laugh out loud. You could do a lot worse than buy those as well. So that's that particular advert.
Yes, and the Hymns Project. You just want the songs I sung from there, but it's a real mixture of
as usual,
Americana, bit of country and western, a bit real and high quality stuff. Written and sung with Sue Rinaldi, lovely lady, and we worked together and we wrote this song in this room, sitting here. What was the song? I am weak, but thou art strong. And Mark Edwards has just done another beautiful collaboration, co-produced this. He's a genius of a musician and a producer, and it's come out with Neil Costello recording it. It's worked out to be a wonderful, wonderful project. So thank you to those, and to Peter out there who's listening tonight, who made this thing happen again. And people are loving it, and it's still, I'm not dead yet, okay? That's all I've got to say.
Which is good to hear. It's good to hear. So advert's over. A couple of other people have asked very kindly how they can donate this evening. What we have done is we've set up a PayPal account, PayPal.me /Jonathan Veira. It's secure. And if whatever you give tonight, we will give away 25% to food banks and so on, because there are people that are really struggling, even more than the majority of us are. And actually,
so, and we say, as always, if you're listening and you just want to listen for free, that's fine.
Absolutely fine.
If you'd like to contribute, it would help us, as we have no particular living at the moment, won't see anything until June, July, or anything. Or
whenever they start
up again. Some people have been very kind and generous with us, and we bless them for that, and know that we have to live on zero, because everything literally went to zero for us, like a lot of people in self-employed.
Anyway, you can contact me, ask me more questions. That's absolutely fine. I'm not going to talk any more, because you're going to sing one more song.
I'll sing one more song, and then watch this space for next week, same time, hopefully 8:30, and we'll have, and you can throw in your requests. And or more music, less chat, or more chat, less I'll tell a story or two. And I think, definitely get maybe another camera in, so we get different angles. I might do a song with a guitar if we can do that. We're going to keep adding to this. And this one, oh Lord my God. This one is for Quader, for Liz Scott, for Karen, and for countless amounts of people that asked for this. Oh Lord my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all the works thy hand hath made. I see the stars, I hear the mighty thunder, thy power throughout the universe displayed. Then sings my soul, my Saviour God, to thee, how great thou art, how great thou art. How great thou art, how great thou art. And when I think that God his Son not sparing sent him to die, I scarce can take it in, that on the cross my burden gladly bearing, he bled and died to take away my sin. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. When Christ shall come with shout of acclamation and take me home, what joy shall fill my heart. Then shall I bow in humble adoration and there proclaim, my God, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Well, thank you very much. God bless you and see you next week. Don't forget to leave your messages. Bye.